Hey fam, it's your mentor Josao here again with another video. So in this video, I'm going to show you 4 profitable scalping strategies you can use to grow your small account. This basically works for all markets, whether you want to trade crypto, forex, you want to trade synthetic indices, be rest assured one of these strategies are basically going to work. I've tested all 4 and they have worked for all markets. All right, all I want you to basically do is take your time, watch this video, ensure you take the jot things down, so you try to set up these strategies and you see the one that are basically working out for you and ensure you stick to that one. All right, these strategies have been uploaded before on the channel. Like, there are a lot of questions from the comment section of each video, so I'm basically going to respond to all that and I'm going to show you what I've learned also, all right, for the past few months as well from these strategies. So you can basically watch till the end of this video and try each strategy and see the one that works best for you and just stick with that. So without wasting time, let's start with the first strategy. All right, this basically we are going to use BTC to just set up with this particular chart. So you come to the indicator section. If you are using iPhone, you just tap the screen, you are going to see indicator. If you are using Android, you can just tap the screen again, you are going to see kind of like circle, you are going to see indicator. Or you come to the top here where you are seeing this F, you are going to see. All right, so the first indicator which we are going to basically add is called RSI. This is the relative strength index. The name of the strategy is the sniper entry strategy. Okay, very easy. You come to main window, you are going to look for an indicator called RSI. So when you come to oscillators, all right, you scroll down, you are going to see relative strength index. You tap this one. All right, so you are going to now customize this. You are going to now put these digits. Okay, make sure they are just the same like the ones I'm going to use here. The period is going to be 13. Apply to is going to basically be close. Okay, then you come to the level. The level we want to basically put 50. Okay, you can basically delete this. All right, then we put 50. All right, the level is 50. All right, when it comes to the pixel, you just drag this. Hope you are now grabbing this stuff. All right, you just grab this, then you go back, then the style, you just increase this. Make sure you select this one, not this broken lines. Okay, select this line here, after which you tap done. So this is basically what we have basically done. Okay, this is basically what we have done. All right, this is the RSI, the relative strength index. So we are going to go again to the indicator. All right, so now we are going to add indicator called moving average. This time around we are going to tap indicator window 1. This area where you see indicator window 1, this plus icon, you just tap indicator window 1. You look for moving average. From the trend, you look for moving average. So the period here is going to be 34. Okay, the period is going to be 34. The shift is going to be 0. The method, you are going to change it to simple. Okay, you are going to change the method to simple. Apply to. All right, you are going to first indicator data. Right, first indicator data. Hope you are seeing this. Levels, we basically want no levels. Okay, so don't forget about the levels this side. Then you come to time frame, allow all time frame. Okay, you allow all time frame. Then at the end of the day, now you come towards style. We are going to change this color to red. Okay, let's change this to red. Then you go back, then you increase. All right, you can basically just drag this line like this. You select this first one, not these broken lines. Okay, select this one, then we are good to go. You press done. This is what you are now seeing. Okay, this is the indicator which you are now basically seeing. So now let me explain how this particular stuff works. All right, so now you need to have understanding about top-down analysis. All right, where you start analyzing from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. So the thing I failed to mention from the other video, you see this level, this is 100. All right, this is 50. So as long as price is above this 50, all right, then it is a good solid opportunity for a buy. All right, it is a good solid opportunity for a buy. All right, you can just go and enter for your buy. But when price is below what, this 50 level, all right, it means the market is what, dumping. Okay, the market is what, dumping massively. So now let me show you about this RSI. All right, let me show you about this RSI and that of what, the moving average. So we already know like what, this blue, all right, is our RSI, and the red is our what, 34 moving average. To use this one, it is very easy. So all you need to do whenever what, this RSI, okay, this blue line, I'll be saying the blue line, all right, so beginners can also follow up with us. Whenever this blue line is crosses below this what, red line, okay, we want to go for what, a sell. We want to go for what, a sell. All right, whenever what, this blue line, which is the RSI, crosses below, we want to go for a sell. Now looking at the market here, okay, looking at what, this market here, what happened from our sell signal here directly, you see the market was what, drop. So this is just what, one confirmation. Whenever the RSI, okay, whenever the RSI is below the 34 moving average, all right, the blue is below the red, we want to look for sell opportunity. Another thing which we have added to this particular strategy is like what, we need to look for what, break of structure. All right, so we need to look for break of structure. Now look at this particular low. Let's say now you just try to draw your zones here. Okay, you just try to what, draw your zone here. All of a sudden price basically what, breaks this one again. Okay, when price basically what, breaks this particular low here, all right, it means what, we are going to form what, lower low and what, lower high. So you see what, the market basically what, just drop. Right, the market just what, drop completely. All right, so you can even see like it's below what, our 50 level, which means like what, massive drop. So this is the chart for BTC. But now if you are scalping, you have nothing to do with what, the 1 hour time frame. After doing your top down analysis, the two major time frame which you need to basically focus on are the 5 minutes and that of what, the 15 minutes. All right, so you come here, let's go to the 15 minutes. Let's just go to the 15 minutes. So I'll show you guys. So this is what I'm talking about. This is basically what I'm trying to talk about. So you see here, all right, we have what, crossover, the what, let me just do this now. The blue line crosses above this. When it crosses above this, what do you see? The market moved up. Each candle you are basically seeing here is what, 15 minutes. So the price of Bitcoin what, moved up for what, how many, over 2 3 4 hours, because each one you are seeing here is what, 15 minutes. Okay, so just 2 candles is 30 minutes, 4 candles is going to be what, 1 hour. So you see the market what, moved up. Okay, the market just what, moved up. That's why this is what, scalping. All right, this is a scalping what, strategy. You don't need to hold the trade for too long. Okay, like for 1 hour scalping, basically you can hold trade up to like 1 hour. So if you basically enter for this trade, definitely, let's say your entry was going to be after what, this first candle, this let me just use the arrow, this, let me point here. So after this candle form, this second candle is going to be your confirmation. So you are going to enter at what, this third candle. This is your entry candle. This second candle is what, your confirmation. All right, this one is your confirmation. All right, then at the end of the day, we saw what, the market just what, moved up. So I'll show you multiple entry, I'll show you multiple setup of this. Now let's look at another one. We'll come to all right, let's look at this one here. All right, then you come again. Let me check the arrow again. I don't want this video to be too long. So now we have this one. Okay, you have this one, the market what, moved up. Let's go to here. You are basically seeing here, right? So now it should be like what, a little bit late. The reason why this 50 level is like, when price is above this 50 level, it's what, a good opportunity to buy. All right, with a combination, if you want to basically exercise patience, you can exercise patience to wait until what, price crosses above what, the 34 moving average. Okay, but by then you see price have basically what, moved up from where the arrow is pointing. Okay, so price have basically moved up. So for scalping, if you want to have like what, a solid entry, you can also exercise patience to wait till what, there's a crossover. So another setup again, and guys, we are asking, are you just going to depend on the indicators? No, we are going to add what, this your price action knowledge. So now this was the previous high. Okay, this was what our previous what high. So now price has basically break this high. All right, price has basically break this high, so you can just what go ahead and do what your entry. Don't forget this candle is 15 minutes, this is 15 minutes. All right, so these two candles are what 30 minutes, this one again is what 30 minutes. So let's 15 is 30 minutes. So if you enter here, all right, you are definitely going to be able to what make cash. So when it comes to the sell, it's just what the opposite. All right, when it comes to the sell, it's just going to be what the opposite. It's just going to be the opposite. We have what sell opportunity here when price what go below this one. Okay, ideally when price is below the 50 level, we say what it's a dump, right? It's a dump. If you want to have what you want to exercise patience, you can just enter when price just crosses above again. This is scalping. All right, this is scalping. You're not going to take above what 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour and all right. This is just what for you to scalp and all. Is a scalping strategy. Let's go to the 5 minutes. Let's go to the 5 minutes. We are seeing what this crossover, right? We saw what the crossover from this point. You saw what another crossover again. All right, you saw another crossover. Someone was asking what is the zoom level. The zoom level basically is going to be 3. What is zoom level? When you crop the entire chart like this, okay, you open 1 2, like 1 2 3. All right, so this is basically what the zoom level. Okay, the zoom level is basically like what 3. So now you are saying what break of structure. Yeah, this was the previous high. All right, we have what high price is now here to retest this particular level again, and you are seeing from what the indicator here, the RSI here is showing like what V. All right, so you can just wait. Are you going to enter now? No, you wait after the close of this one, after the close of this current candle, which is the confirmation candle. Then after the close of this candle, then the next one is going to be our entry candle. This one that is currently forming is what our confirmation. All right, so this is the sniper entry strategy. The next question that was basically asked was where to set your take profit and all. So now looking at what break of structure, I'll crop this completely. You are going to look at what the high. This is high, right? For the 5 minutes, the buyers have been able to push the price up to this level before. All right, they have been able to push the price up to this level before. So if there is break of structure, all right, if price basically breaks this structure here, this is supposed to be what your take profit. All right, you are going to what head for what this particular area. You are going for this area. Ensure your take profit is not going to be just close to what this resistance area, because you are going to know in the resistance there is going to be a lot of what buyers, sellers waiting at that particular point. So you can just keep it halfway through. All right, and your stop loss, I basically don't use stop loss. Your stop loss can just be below this. Okay, can just be below this. You go for what risk of reward of at least 1:2. You are risking $10 to make $20, or 1:3 and above, or the minimum is what 1:2. All right, so guys, this is the first strategy. It is the sniper entry strategy. You can basically watch what my previous video, also the check the strategy playlist to understand this. So let's move to the next strategy. If you have questions, ensure to drop them in the comment section and I'll be happy to respond to you guys. So this is strategy number 2. It also works on all markets. Okay, it also works on all markets. The previous strategy ensure to focus on what the 5 minutes and that of the 15 minutes. Okay, you can basically use that for the 1 hour time frame to do your top down analysis. Now the next strategy, all right, is also very easy. I'm going to first show you the setup and how you can basically look for what confirmation as well. I'm also going to show you the zoom level. What you need to do, you come to what indicator again. All right, we are first going to add what the moving average. You can see from trend moving average, the period is now going to change. All right, we change the period to 1414. All right, the shift is going to be 0. The method is going to be exponential. All right, apply to is going to be close. All right, the style is going to change to green, and you make sure you, if this one your style is decreased, you increase it. Okay, then you want to select this line and you allow what all time frame. So 14.0 exponential close all time frame in green. Then you tap. This is what you are seeing on the screen. All right, this is our 14 moving average, the exponential moving average. The next indicator is to add exponential moving average. You add again. Okay, you go to moving average. We are going to add now. The period for this one is now going to be 50. You change this to 50. All right, the shift is 0. The method again is exponential. Apply to is just keep all the same. And what you are only going to change here now is for the color. Change this to red. Okay, if you also increase, okay, if this is down, you just increase this, select this one, 50 exponential 0 and all. Then this is what you guys are now seeing. Okay, this is basically what you guys are now seeing. At the end of the day, after adding these two, all right, the 14 EMA and that of the 50 EMA, let's add our next indicator. The next indicator, you come to this plus icon. Okay, after you look for stochastic oscillator, so you scroll down, you are going under oscillators, you are going to see stochastic. All right, you tap the stochastic. Then this K period is supposed to be 1, the D period is 1, the slowing is 1. Okay, you allow the price field to be low high. Method is simple, and this is what 2080. You just keep this level 2080. All right, keep this level to 2080. Hope this one is like clear. Then we just allow this done. Then we just press this. So this is what you are now saying. Okay, this is now what you are saying. So I need to go back. Someone asked a question. Now when it comes to, let's go to this, to the levels. The reason why I select black line is for it to be visible. My background is white. Okay, that's why I select a black level line this style. If your background is basically black, try to select white so it becomes visible. Which lines am I talking about here? I'm trying to talk about these lines here. All right, these are my level. That's why I selected black, so they are going to be visible because I'm using white background. Okay, someone also basically asked how you can just change your background. When you come to setting, you come to colors. So this is basically where you can change the background. Okay, you see foreground, the grid candle up and all. You see this game, so you can select black on white, green on black, color on white, or custom. Okay, that is where you are basically changing this one. So these are all questions that have been asked, so that's why I'm responding to them. So now we go back to the indicator. Under this indicator window 1, forget about this main window now. Under indicator window 1, tab in again. We are going to add moving average. All right, the period is going to be now 10, 1, 0. Okay, the shift is 0. The method is exponential. Apply to is close, and this style we are going to change it to black. To change this color to black. Okay, so you still increase. If it's done like this, you increase. So the period is 10, shift exponential, apply to is close, all time frame style, and we press done. All right, we just type in done. So this is basically what you just need to do. So now for the confirmation, when it comes to this time frame, this is also scalping strategy. Okay, so how to use this one? There are a lot of confirmations which you need to look out for. First, let me explain about the zoom level. When you crop like this, okay, you completely crop like this, the zoom level is 3. That is just open 3. Okay, this is what we have closed 1, 2, 3. So this is our zoom level. All right, the zoom level is just basically 3. So now the first confirmation which you need to basically look for, okay, is the thunder crossover. Whenever this red crosses below the green, all right, then we say it's this is a sell opportunity. So this is the first confirmation we are going to look out for. Okay, the first confirmation we are going to look out for. Then it must also this crossover must also match this particular area here. All right, you are also seeing the crossover. So let me explain briefly about this. I have a 30-minute video about this particular strategy. I'll just explain some key stuff here. So this 80 level is our what, overbought, which means like what, the buyers have pushed all the price all the way up. So you want to be looking for what, sell opportunity, and where the sellers are going to push down. This is 20, the 20 level is our oversold, which means now the market is what, oversold. Okay, the market is now what, oversold. So this is what I call our support and resistance. This is what our resistance at the top here, the 80 level, and at the bottom is what, our support. In the support, what do you want to look out for? You want to go for what, buy trade. In the resistance, you want to look for what, sell trade. Okay, in simple explanation, so we all can what, basically follow. So after the crossover, all right, from our chart, it must align. Okay, this, we have a crossover here, and we have what, another crossover here. So both of them must basically align. So that's the first what, confirmation. All right, then the next confirmation is like what, our, so the buying and supply level, support and resistance. You can basically look at this one. You draw what, your zone. Don't draw the horizontal line here, please. You are going to get a fake breakout like this. You are going to get what, a fake breakout if you just draw this line. Don't draw this line here. Okay, make sure you use the rectangle, the zone. Okay, you just come here, you add objects, you can add from here. So make sure you select what, you draw the zone. So make sure all the wicks are basically what, covered. So after you have basically selected this, we have our first crossover, the thunder crossover. The second one, what do you need to wait for? You are now going to wait for break of structure. All right, BOS. You are going to wait for what, break of structure. This was our low. So when you have like what, break of structure now, which is what, a good confirmation for you to basically what, enter. Now you might want to ask, how am I going to enter? After this first candle closes, where the arrow is pointing, you pay attention to what, this 10 moving average, this black line. This black line must cross what, below this 80 level. This black line you are seeing here, this line where I'm pointing, must cross what, must be below what, the 80 level. Okay, it must be completely below like 80 level. Like in situation like this, you want to see something like this, it must cross here. Okay, it must cross here. Not like when it's just hanging at the tip, because if it just hang like here, it might what, move up again like this. So you want to see it completely what, move what, below this 80 level. Okay, then at the end of the day, you wait for your break of, the break of structure is what, another confirmation. You can also use what, your chart patterns here, all right, as well. The double top, double bottom, triple top, triple bottom, and all. You can also use what, of candlestick patterns here, all right, the bullish engulfing, the bearish engulfing, and all. So this is what, another confirmation. Now let's say in this current market, all right, I mentioned that this is what, our oversold, and the oversold level you want to look for buy opportunity. Are you basically going to what, enter the market now? No. If you want to scalp, you must allow this what, black line, okay, this 10 moving average to be above here. So at least when it crosses above this 20 level, okay, when it crosses above this 20 level like this, all right, so at least let's say now price do like this, it's above the 20 level, then you can basically what, just enter. Okay, you can basically what, just enter for your scalp. So you start from what, the H1, you start analyzing from H1, you go to what, the M30 or M15. All right, you just go to what, you see now, if you crop like this, the zoom what level is basically different. So the zoom level is what, 3. Okay, so you can basically see we have what, our crossover ideally from what, the 15 minutes. So now what do we need to wait for? We need to what, we have our crossover that is about to happen, right? So you draw what, your zone here, you draw what, the zone. After drawing this zone, you only need to wait for what, break of structure. This was our high. This was our high. So now we want what, this current high, this previous high to be broken. As soon as this one is broken, what are you going to do? Your take profit should be at the the previous high here. All right, so we are going to target. Why? Price have basically what, move up to what, this level before. All right, so buyers are able to push the price back up toward this level. So this is what you are going to what, just target. So Are you going to wait till price reach that particular level? No, you just wait halfway through and what, take your profit. At least 1:2 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so now you see we have the crossover. So this is what, are you going to enter? No, still exercise patience, wait for what, the break of structure. All right, so we can even go back to the 5 minutes. Go to the 5 minutes. You see this one have basically what, played out here. All right, this have basically played out here. All right, you saw after we have the crossover. All right, there is crossover. We have our break of structure here as well. We have our break of structure here as well. What is happening now? Price move back to try and what, test this particular what, support. All right, price bounces back here, a retest occur here. Price is now going to the upside. So you can scalp with your $10 in the 5 minutes. All right, or you go to the 15-minute time frame as well. Okay, so this is the zoom level 3. So this basically, guys, how we work with this particular second strategy. Let's go to the third. So fam, the third strategy is also very easy. I'm showing you guys 4 strategies and you are going to keep trying each and every one of them and try to see the win rate. Okay, so just try to find 2 or 3 pairs that you are going to basically trade. For me, I trade crypto. I focus on BTC and Ethereum, and I go to indices, static indices V25 and V75. When it comes to like currencies, I have GBP, USD, and ZAO. All right, so you just have to look for pairs that you can basically like what, focus on and try to see. Make sure you journal. So this third strategy, sorry, is also very easy. Now all you basically need to do, you come again to the indicators. Okay, you come again to the indicators basically like price action tools. Okay, they are parts of technical analysis where you have support and resistance, you have chart patterns, trend lines. What might be working for me might not be working for you. All right, so let's start. When you come to the indicator, the first stuff you are going to add is moving average. All right, you add what, the period is going to be 10. The method is going to be exponential. Shift is going to be what, 0. This apply to is going to be median price. Okay, it's going to be what, median price. Then the style is supposed to be blue. Let's look for something good. All right, so select blue and don't forget to increase this and select what, this line 10, 0, exponential median price. The level, forget about it, all time frame. Okay, so at the end of the day, you just tap this. This is what you are seeing. Okay, this is what you're seeing. So just ensure to exercise patience. I have basically penned down some few stuff that I basically want to explain what I've observed from this particular strategy. I've even sent this setup to just my group. I've sent this particular trade setup right in the group. As soon as we have break of structure here, then after this current candle that is forming closes, then you enter for your buy. Your take profit was is going to be here. You are scalping and all. Anyways, let's come back to business. All right, so after adding the 10 exponential moving average, we go again to the EMA. We go to add, we go to moving average. Okay, when you go to moving average, now this time around we are going to change this 10 to 23. All right, the stuff, the method is going to be exponential, median price again, the time frame and all. We change the color of this to red. Let's see, red. All right, these are just the 2 things we need to do here. All right, we basically need to do here. You guys are seeing, right? So you are seeing. So now this strategy is very easy, but now let's go to the 4-hour. Let's look at what the 4-hour is showing. You see the 4-hour was like selling. Do you have anything to do with the 4-hour? Before this time I was like, okay, this strategy is a scalping strategy and all, and I mentioned about the 4 hours, but I noticed like what, let's look at what, the 1 hour. Okay, now when you're going, after setting up this one, you only want to pay attention to what, the 1 hour time frame. You're a scalper. Do you have anything to do with 1 hour? No, you basically just want to see how the market is what, working. All right, so now you basically see there's a crossover. Okay, there's a crossover, but what did you notice? The blue moving average, you can see from here what markets have been moving. So each candle here you are seeing is what, 1 hour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over the past 6 hours, the price have been trying to what, move toward the upside. Okay, so just this single one candle you are seeing here, all right, is what 1 hour. So if you go to the 30-minute time frame, it's about what 2 candles. If you go to the 15 minutes, about what 4 candles. All right, so after you have basically analyzed and see like how the candles are basically forming here, the general trend is what a downtrend, right? So we go to 30 minutes. Let's look. So from the 30 minute, what did you basically notice? See, this is our support level here. We are going to have what we call break of structure. All right, the break of structure is very important. I'll do a special video so you guys can understand this. So now we are going to have what this crossover. All right, the blue is going to cross over this what red. All right, which is like what signal for what buy opportunity. That's what was one confirmation, but you need other multiple confirmation. So you go to the 15 minutes. Okay, the zoom level is what 3. Okay, the zoom level is 3. So you see this support have been what we expected. Okay, this support have basically being expected once here, twice here. We have another one that drops down, but it's still what being expected. Okay, so now all we need to do is like what we wait for our break of structure. But with this strategy for scalping, I've noticed like what the 5 minutes is working way more better. All right, scalping with the 5 minutes. So let's go to the 5 minutes and see. You see, there is what a crossover has already occurred. That was what when you look at what the 1 hour candle, you are saying like what just single candle. See, the crossover have occurred already. Okay, so if you just entered from here, you see we are going to go all the way up, and the market was reversed again and what move up again, and the market is still what moving what to the upside. Let me just go up this so you guys see. So all we want to basically do now is like what we wait for our break of structure here again. You enter from this crossover, yes, you scalp. Each candle you are seeing here is 5 minutes. So like 4 candles is going to be 20 minutes and you are out. You go for each of reward of what 1 is to basically what 2. Then now if we have break of structure here, okay, price basically break this previous high. Where do you think the price is headed? It's going to head for the up. So your first take profit, partial profit, is going to be at this particular point. Why? Because there's possibility of what reversal. Okay, so if it's price breaks, let me just show you guys this. So what if price basically what can be able to reverse here? So if price breaks this one, you head for what this particular area as your final take profit too. Okay, so now you focus on what the H1 time frame. You come toward the 30 minutes and you look at what the general trend from the H1, just a single candle. Let me just open this up so you guys can basically see. You see, just like what this single candle you are seeing here, when you go to the 5 minutes, that's a lot of movement, right? You are a scalper, you want to be focusing on what the 5 minutes and that of what the 15 minutes. Okay, so as I mentioned, all we basically need to wait for now is what break of structure. Okay, I've sent this trade setup in my what signal community. If you are not part of the signal community, just check the link in the description. All right, I have a private group. If you want to join my private signal group, it is free. Just use the link in the description, all right, to create and verify your xness and deriv account and reach us by Instagram. Then you'll be added after confirmation that you use our link. Okay, it is just free. So after we have this candle going to close, if this candle basically close was bullish, all right, this close as green, the next candle is going to be what our entry candle. So we need to pay attention to the body, not the color, but the body of what this particular candle. Okay, so this is like for 15 minutes, so you can basically scalp just 2 3, then you close, or even 4. All right, that is 1 hour. Then you are a scalper. Anything above, then you are no more longer scalping. All right, so guys, this is the second strategy. If you have any question, drop them in the comment section. The third strategy, if you have any question, drop them in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond to you. Okay, so we are going to go now to the next. So from the fourth strategy, all right, is also very easy, and I'll recommend you guys start with this if you're a beginner. All right, this is the MACD strategy, the moving average convergence divergence strategy. Okay, to basically set it up, you come again to the F indicator area, you tap this main window. We are going to look for MACD. So you scroll down under oscillators, you are going to see MACD. All right, this area you click. So we have like properties. The fast EMA is going to be 12. The slow EMA is going to be 26. The MACD, all right, SMA It's going to be 9. Apply to is going to be close. The level, forget there is no level. Okay, then you come to what? All time frame. The main, okay, you want this particular main area, like you just change it to red. All right, so just change it to, let's increase this. All right, and we are done with this. Then you come to the signal. The signal you want to just do green. Let's do green. Let's see. We just do green. Let's see if there's any changes, we'll just come back, change. So this is what is recommended: 12, 26, 9, close, all time frame, red and green, and you close like this. All right, so now this is basically what you are now seeing. Okay, this is basically what you are now seeing. This is the MACD. So after adding the MACD, all right, you are going to add moving average. You come again here. Okay, you come again here. So this is going to be under indicator window 1. Okay, indicator window 1, we look for what? Moving average. Then this is the moving average. The period is going to be 2. All right, just this 2. This is 0. We change this to simple. All right, then the method, we are going to change this method to previous indicator data. So we change this to previous indicator data. Okay, then it comes to level, there's no level. Then the style, let's change the style to blue. Okay, then the pixel, you can just change it to 3. This is like the thickness. Let's see, like this. Let's do like this and see. All right, after you have basically done with this, then we are now what? Good to go. Okay, we are now what? Good to what? Basically go. This is what the indicator you are now seeing here. So now let me just explain what you are seeing on the screen. So this basically is what we have: our MACD line. The MACD line is what? The line that's basically what crosses over. All right, this blue line is our MACD line. When this blue line crosses over the green line, this line is like this. So let's see if we can basically, so let's use this straight one, so it's more better. All right, so instead of the break, so whenever this blue line crosses above this green line, okay, the green is what? Our signal line. Okay, the signal line is our blue line. Okay, so now the MACD line is this blue line. Whenever this blue line crosses above what? The green line, we want to look for sell opportunity, like what you are basically seeing here from the charts. Okay, what the price what moved up. Okay, the price basically what moved up again. All right, so this is basically this signal line here is what for our sell opportunity. Whenever the green crosses above the blue, we want to look for what? Sell. Now we are seeing what? Another crossover here. Okay, so this is our histogram. This red you are seeing, the bigger the histogram, it shows the more what the volatility, the momentum of the buyers or the sellers in the market. Okay, so this is also what very important as well. Now you might want to ask the question that was asked about this particular strategy: if you are scalping, you only want to pay attention to 2 time frame, the 5 minutes and that of what? The 15 minutes. Okay, the 5 minutes and that of what? The 15 minutes. So now what do I mean by this? In this situation, we have what is bite opportunity here. What happened there? You saw what we have, this one, right? The market bought, and what we have, what lower low. So this is what higher high, lower higher low. So this was what happened when you saw this reversal. Yeah, now we are having what? Another higher high again. You can basically see from what even the histogram, right? You can basically see here. So if we try to connect this like our trend line, you can basically see what is going what in an upward direction. So I've even sent this signal for what a scalp opportunity in my Telegram community. So ensure you check the link in the description to join the general. And if you want to join my private Telegram, it's free. All you need is use our XNS link and the link in the description to create and verify your account. Then you can basically send me a message by Instagram. That's all you need to do. No money is required. So guys, let's just look at this one again. Let's look for sell opportunity. Yeah, this good sell opportunity. The market will drop. Okay, are you only going to depend on these particular signals? No. All right, we are going to use what? Our knowledge from price action as well. You can also add what? Wait for your break of structure. Yeah, so this break of structure alone is what? A good confirmation. So the market was just drop. Okay, the market just will drop directly, as you can see here. You can use what? Trend line also again to connect. All right, you can basically use trend line to connect. You are seeing the market is forming what? Lower low, lower high. All right, that is what? A bearish market structure. So this is what the sell you basically saw from here as well. Let's look for another one again. We have another one again here. Okay, so you can also exercise patience. You wait for what? Your break of structure as well. This is 5 minutes. At the end of the day, what happened? Market was just sold, right? So this was a buy opportunity here. This was what? Another buy opportunity. So you can just scalp this, scalp. Okay, this can be used for day trading in the 1 hour, 4 hour time frame, but this basically is for scalping, all right, for my scalpers. So guys, this basically it. If you do have any question, drop them in the comment section. I hope you appreciate this video. All right, I hope to be doing more videos like this. If you have not subscribed to the channel, ensure you do subscribe, like this video, share this video, and let's connect by Instagram. We need to be talking more. Apart from YouTube, we need to be communicating one-on-one. I respond to messages. Okay, so reach me by Instagram, throw the boy follow, and I'll get back right to you. Thanks a lot. I'm Josao from Sierra Leone, West Africa.